Welcome, Scorpio, to your February Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button, guys, and subscribe. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see what's going on. This message is coming out. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot, make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. We do have a couple of good portals going on. Of course, as we have the full moon in Leo on the 12th, and on the 14th, we do have Mercury entering Venus. Is that what it is? Yeah. Oh, Pisces. I'm sorry, Pisces. Mercury entering Pisces. No, Venus is getting ready to go retrograde. Okay, let's go. Going straight to the 10th house, we do have some beautiful Virgo energy coming in with some Pluto. So talking about some kind of transformation that you're diligently working towards in your 10th house, the outside world. So loving that, guys. The outside world is talking about that career and what you're going after, your dreams, right? So looking at those dreams, the achievements and status of the outside world, with that Pluto energy, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth, and going straight into that Virgo energy, which I love because it's saying this is the duties of my life, but you're going to work very diligently. There's going to be this really humbling effect, though, when you're doing this, because, you know, yeah, it's going to be a little painstaking, right, because it's a lot of hard work, but in the end, it's going to feel like you're actually achieving something. That's why I like that card. That's why I like that Virgo energy. You know, because it's like, yes, but I'm actually achieving my dreams. It's something I'm actually doing. So let's get in here into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Best message, please, for Scorpio. The Page of Wands coming out, talking about the limitless potentials of your strategical planning over here with balancing out the situations. There's going to be adapting to some kind of new situation that's going on within your 10th house. This is your house of career and goals, right? So in your achievements. So it's saying there's something going on over here that's going to catch your attention. You may have to prioritize things around your life to be able to balance out the situation. But you're moving in that direction very well. So that's very good. I like that. So it's saying, yeah, you know what? This is the experience that I'm going towards. I also like it because it's saying it's transforming the way you're finding your freedom and excitement. So on your way to free yourself. Might even have some news coming in from a fire sign. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be an Aries who is helping you plan out this and adapt to this situation. Okay, it could be your loved one, right? But it's also about planning on where you're going for your passions. But you, like I said, it could be a very, you know, your loved one could be coming in, or someone who has a passion just like you. They may want to help you balance out the situation. They may be giving you extra time to manage the situation out. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a lot of looking at different things. You might feel like you're a little bit of a crossroads before really getting to where you're really balancing the decision. So you might be, you know, hey, wait, maybe that's why I have to weigh my pros and cons, because as you're thinking strategical over here, you might run into a little bit of a hiccup. Okay, so, yeah, it might even be a hiccup with this person, right? Maybe we're having a little bit of issues. As I'm moving towards the situation. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of an obstacle seems to be standing in the way. So yeah, I do see it as a little bit of a hiccup when it comes to the situation. Let's get over here to the mid-month. Yeah. Okay, so do you have the Six of Coins, to the King of Pentacles, to the Victory in reverse. There is a lot of room to really balance out this situation when it comes to, being, getting towards this achievement. You might find that either you're being a little stubborn about the situation or somebody could be a little stubborn towards the mid-month. Um, there could be something here too where you feel like there's something financial that comes up that you might feel lack of recognition and discredit, but you're having that private achievement within yourself. But it does look like there could be some kind of ruckus going on over here when it comes to money. You may find that there's some kind of unpaid bill or unpaid debt over here that kind of comes up, or something may be a little more expensive than you thought it was going to be. Like for instance, depending on where you are in the world, if you're in the snow and you have to use that heater, maybe you find that heating bill is too expensive. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, that's way more than I expected it to be. Something like that. So it could kind of throw you off. Could kind of throw you off a little bit. So it does feel like it's a little bit of a disadvantage. So it does feel like you're working really hard towards this dream, towards this goal, but there is something over here that it does feel like it's definitely going to drain. That's draining your account. Something is going to drain you. There's some kind of a bill that's coming up that's going to drain your money away from you, where you felt like you were saving this money. Okay, so I do see that. Something you might be committed to, right? It is something you committed, like I said, like the electric bill, the heating bill. See if something is going on over here where it's like, whoa, how did that get so expensive? We better turn that, air conditioner down or up or off or, or that heater, better not have that, turn that down a little bit. It's way up too high, right? You guys put on a sweater, right? So it's definitely a disadvantage, but it's kind of crazy because the overall meaning to it is whatever you're moving towards, though, when it comes to the achievement, you're still having a private achievement. So you're still doing good on the area that you're transforming in. It's just that here comes this hiccup. So it's going from one little obstacle in the beginning of the month straight to another little obstacle in the middle of the month. So it almost feels like, Scorpio, like you're going to feel like, come on, give me a break, right? So it's just going to feel like there's one hiccup next to the next hiccup. And you're going to kind of feel like there's no breaks. Okay, so you're going to feel like you need to have control of your expenses. Okay, because there's going to be some kind of massive expenditures going on over here. Something flying out at you that you're not going to expect. Okay, you might even have to help out a friend in need. Okay, so it could be different for everybody. Okay, but no matter what it is, it's going to hurt your pocket. Because you do feel drained, right? And here's the loss of money. Uh-oh. And it could be right around that full moon. Feeling overwhelmed, feeling drained, feeling that financially inept is what it's considered, right? So keep a watch out for these, that drain that's coming in. So yeah, it's going to feel kind of like you're being thrown all these little things before you hit what you really truly want in the 10th house over here. So it's still talking about the improvements and the transformations of the hard work that you're putting in with the Knight of Pentacles. Talking about that productivity, really seeing the efficiency coming through, the responsibility. But there's going to be something here that's going to kind of weigh on you that might feel like there's some kind of poor planning around you. And it might make you feel like you're losing a little lack of confidence, or someone around you is losing lack of confidence. But then you have this sudden upheaval and chaos once again. So it does feel like, the universe is kind of throwing you all these little tests over here, Scorpio. Just, I mean, seriously, it's kind of like as you're trying to control what it is you're trying to control over here and trying to get this, in, it's throwing you all these little side hiccups, guys. So you might feel like you're putting in all this extra effort, and you're making, it's kind of weird because, well, we see it in life all the time. It's like, I am making way. I am making, progress. I'm making great progress in the 10th house, but I just feel like the universe just keeps throwing this shit at me. Now it's making you let go of something that no longer serves you in the situation. That's going to have some kind of revelation that's going to want you to take even more control over the situation. So you're definitely going to find that you're going to be saving a lot more money. And maybe that was the thing too. Maybe one of the tests is, how well are you saving money? I mean, just saying, because it kind of feels like that, right? So but you do know one thing, at the end of the month, you're definitely going to feel like you're being more frugal with money. You're not, so there's something about being more conservative, being more frugal, taking control of your money as, you keep running into these hiccups where things are taking your money away. But we're going to look at the tower over here and see why this tower is here. Otherwise, the 10th house is looking good. You are still having your private achievements, but definitely having... keeping the compassion alive over here. It's something intuitive is going to happen over here. We have the tower as well. So looking at the tower, having the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, once again, it's like from the Two of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles, adapting to the situation. I feel like you may have somebody around you who's mismanaging money. Or maybe the universe is trying to tell you, I want you to conserve more because you're mismanaging money. That's for some of you, not all of you, but there is definitely something here about conserving money, controlling money, and being frugal and learning to adapt without overspending money. Yeah, you have to look towards your future. If you do know that you are not being very frugal, you don't have a savings for these hiccups, it's almost like a test from the universe telling you, hey, but as you're working towards your 10th house and you're going to get ready to make this money, I want you to understand how to save money. It's kind of crazy. This happened to me. This is crazy. This happened to me about 7 years ago. The same exact thing. Almost, I mean, literally. Started making more money, but we weren't saving money. And the universe just kept freaking testing us and kept throwing this shit at us. And it kept us just having to keep throwing money out. Even though we were, it's like almost all the money we were making in, it was like taking it away from us. And then it was like, okay, so where's your money? I didn't have any backup. And I mean, what I did have a backup was, just what I considered fun money. It was like $60 to go to the movies, you know what I mean? But it wasn't for stuff like this. So it was like a test to say, okay, but if I'm going to give you this, you have to be able to be in control of your money. It really does feel that way. It's like you're getting ready to, and then after we got control of the money, we started making a lot of money. And then the test stopped because we started hermiting down. We started my husband and I had to get together and actually start really saving money. I mean, seriously, and the abundance started coming in, and that's exactly what the universe is saying. And now you're going to start seeing your abundance. And yeah, there could be, if you're dealing with someone else, there could be disagreements on how you're going to save money and how you're going to do things. Been there, done that one too. I'm telling you, this is crazy. This reminds me of a past reading that happened to myself. Yeah, because it's like this universe is saying, I'm trying to give you success, but I want you to be productive. But I want you to understand. It's this recognition of how you're doing something so that way you can achieve and hold on to your money. Yeah. Yeah, because it says that right now it's disorderly. And if it's not about saving money, it's about spending money, right? Like you could say, well, I have tons of savings to do it, but we keep spending, we keep overspending, so then we can't save money the way we should be saving money. Do you see what I'm saying? So then it's like every time I, save the money, we spend so much, but now I have to use this and that, and now it's depleting my savings somehow or another. Guys, you know what it is. Use your discernment, because you know what it is, because that's definitely what it's talking about. Let your compassion and forgiveness be the top priority in this situation. If you know that your partner is doing overspending money, something of that, you know what, make sure you're having that talk, right, about how to do things. Tiger, you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. That's what it is. It's the transformation of how you're going to make this money. It's almost like the universe is saying, I want you to make all this money, but I want you to be more watchful of it. I want you to know how to spend it. I want you know what I mean? Because it's like they're trying to help you out in this situation, but they want you to be more careful of where you're putting your assets and how you're doing things, so that way you can get up. It's like the universe is saying, I want you to get up. I'm trying. You're putting in all this effort. I want you to see these new opportunities for your future, but I need you to be more weary of where you're putting your money and how you're managing things. Your management. It's literally saying, Scorpio, your management is off. Be careful to avoid, any kind of activity that may impact, your savings, your wallet, right? And then, of course, then you get all these towers and all these little things going on. Okay, guys. So let's see what Spirit has to say over here. So it's kind of a karmic test right now, really what it looks like, so that you can move on to really get what you have really earned. Because, it's literally saying you earn this. You earn this. Let me give this to you. I want to give this to you, but I don't want you to blow it. I want you to learn from it. That way you can succeed and be prosperous. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Right? So it'll be the best recovery for you. You're going to learn how to recover. You're going to learn how to keep your money stabilized. Right? You're going to learn how to compromise, how to, keep everything balanced. Right? So, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, I just keep hearing, guys, don't think of it as the test of, my God, you hate me. No. It's doing it for you so that you can learn to balance yourself, so you can learn to have the success that you're really looking for in this area of your life. Okay, so don't see it as a negative. Okay, see it as, wow, you know what? They're teaching me something, right? They're teaching me something. So communicate clearly. Use that gratitude, because that gratitude of thank you for the test, because now I'm going to learn how to do such and such a thing. I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm going to learn how to do that. And where that learning comes success, right? Because then you can really be successful. Then you don't really need to worry about how this, that, and the other is going to be, like you were doing in the very beginning of the month, trying to adapt to, situations and trying to be strategical. The strategy needs to come right from how we're going to do so, right? So in the next few months, you're going to really be very successful. Okay. You're going to learn how to do these things and watch your success change, right? Yeah. Cause it'll be a peaceful resolution. Remember, tests are here to help us grow in many different ways. And this is just one of them. So, okay. Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.